everyone, and welcome to Tabletop Obscura presents Wilderfeast, the Last Chamig.
Hello.
Charming to see you all.
There's a bunch of space aliens.
I'm
They
sorry.
left behind
Oh,
the
God.
trains.
The background lore for this, for the one land and the lore and everything, it's just so buck wild.
They gave us trains. The space alien gods gave us trains.
Are we suggesting? No.
Oh, go for
Am
it.
I suggesting what?
That the space aliens were also autistic?
I mean, in this
they
case,
gave us
autism would be the
trains.
touch of the divine.
True. But you know, just a general train obsession. Like, could have been any other type of vehicle, but it's like, no, trains. God.
What
But
can I say? Trains are the best type of vehicle.
I do like them. I do like them a lot. It's been far too long since I've been on one. But how has everyone been?
Good.
Well, I mean, full of energy, obviously.
Oh yeah. Everyone's
It's
full of
cold
beans.
and sad. Make horse die. Make sadness.
Oh, that's right.
Send
The
them
horse
to the
died.
Blue Factory.
No.
I did hear about a horse dying. I can't remember which one it was because I'm not that involved, but I did hear about it.
Use Harurara.
Isn't it?
Really?
Yeah, I was too busy about hearing about other parties dying. I'm gonna be so for real.
I did.
Unmentionable third parties.
Could have been anyone.
That could have been anyone. But like I was having trouble remembering specific American historic events on the day that it occurred.
I did hear about Disco dying.
Abraham Lincoln has been shot.
Something like that. Except maybe a person not as nice as Abraham Lincoln.
Juliet, this is just something that's crossed my mind that I now need to ask you about.
Yeah.
Can you just, like, go and see him? Like Abraham Lincoln?
What? Like his grave?
Yeah.
I don't know exactly where he's buried, but I don't assume why not. You can see other presidential graves.
Wild.
Why would you
Now I have
want?
something to look up.
Why would you want to see it though?
So you can say you've been next to Abraham Lincoln. Maybe steal something from him.
Yeah. Okay.
He's busy killing vampires. Leave him alone.
Right.
He's buried in Springfield, Illinois, and
Oh, his tomb's
and-
fancy.
he's buried in this fancy ass tomb
Okay.
in Springfield, Illinois, with his wife and 3 of their sons, apparently.
They weren't dead first.
That's right. Abe got shot, and as part of his will,
He went
4
full
more
bearer.
people died.
They've got one of those giant metal statues of his face out front, and his nose is all shiny because people rub it for luck.
See-
My college campus had a statue of Abraham Lincoln's face. I don't know why. We were in the middle of Utah. I don't know why his
Was it just him? Were there others around?
I think there was maybe maybe one of the founding fathers across the way from him.
You're not talking about like a Mount Rushmore situation and you're just forgetting, are you? Okay.
No. That wasn't on the. It wasn't on the mountain. They were just like bronze statues.
Yeah, I assumed, like a statue of it, sort of representation situation.
They were bronze statues, not anything more.
I find it weird, but at the same point, I'm pretty sure we probably have something like that in Australia. I just don't know about it.
We have a swimming pool named after the guy who got lost in the ocean, so
I do know
going
that.
for us.
I do know that part.
What?
Yeah, Harold Holt, one of our prime ministers, just went swimming one day and didn't come back.
So we named a swimming pool after him.
That is what happens when you swim in the evil Pacific Ocean.
Well, they never found his body either.
I've never heard good things about swimming in the Pacific Ocean.
I need to find out where the new fish discovered lives.
Every single like fucking documentary I've ever seen about someone swimming in the Pacific Ocean and then an awful rip current swept them out to sea, even though they were only standing in ankle deep water, and they drowned horribly.
I was gonna say, that's not how it works, but then you mentioned the riptides, and it's like, no, that's exactly how it works.
Yeah.
We're warned about that shit from childhood.
Yep.
And let me tell you, growing up swimming in the Atlantic, that's just not a thing.
Sounds like easy mode to me.
Mm-hmm.
We just have a nice, lovely ocean, even when there's like a hurricane on the way. It's still pretty nice.
That's a Namazu.
Is you?
What?
That's the bumpy snail. Oh god, no, that's the bumpy snailfish. Apparently, it's a new discovery. It looks very friendly.
He does look very
friendly. A catfish.
Don't care. That's a Namazu.
Did you know that you're more related to a bass than a bass is to a shark?
Maybe you are.
You're not a shark,
You are
Nick.
too. You have bones, Nick.
You don't know.
That's very true. I do not know if you have bones or not.
Yeah, and we live together, so take that.
It never really came up in conversation. I blame myself, really.
Fluid-filled bladders, my friend.
Oh.
I really should have asked, hey, do you have bones?
Hey, do you have bones, Nick? I need to know for
mine or others.
In your body.
Mine
Again.
or others.
Well, if they're within your skin, let's assume they're yours.
Hey, so actual fact about Nick, I don't actually like eating food that has bones in it. So like most chicken-based foods, any of those ones with the fancy bone in it, not a Nick food.
Fancy bone?
Like a T-bone.
Fun fact, some would argue that being in your digestive tract is not within you, actually, because people are basically donuts.
This is
And
true.
so-
And, like, technically, it's just like, passing through. However, if I have consumed the bone, I've at some stage purchased said bone, and therefore it is still my bone.
I was saying within you. So I would argue that your digestive tract isn't really within you, especially not within your skin. Because your digestive tract is just a tube of special skin.
Okay.
I can't argue with that, and therefore I will simply not.
It's true, you can't argue with that because that's scientifically correct.
Exactly.
I don't know.
I
I
will
can argue with
simply
science.
sit down and listen.
I watched a whole YouTube video from Hank Green about this, like, pretty recently, so...
Would know, too. That's awful.
He would know about skin and flesh. Those are two things that Hank knows
flesh
about.
haver Hank Green.
Oh, where's the out of context quotes when you need it?
He owns a sizable, like, share of flesh.
Certainly.
Like, you look at your flesh, he probably owns like 40% of that.
I'd believe it. He's got a lot of stake in a lot of industries, so I'd believe it if he were in the owning my flesh industry.
In some cases, quite literal stake, because that is just flesh.
Uh-huh.
This is what happens when Sam's not around.
Right?
We get weird.
If Hank Green wants to argue with us on the whole owning flesh stuff, we'd love to have him on as a guest. He
Absolutely.
doesn't have to be.
Hank Green.
He's got to be willing to wake up at like 3 a.m. though, because that's the only time we be streaming.
There's a good chance he doesn't sleep, he just waits.
This is also true. Once again, if Hank Green wants to refute any of this, he can come on the show.
We will also accept your brother, John.
I'm
at a lesser rate.
I'm a big John Green fan.
Isn't he the
I
writer?
love John Green. Yes, he is the writer. I mean, they are both published authors. But John Green is the one who has been published in more times.
He's the one that has movies.
He is the one who has movies.
Yeah.
I'm told they're
Hank,
about
this
cancer.
could be like the closest you get to a movie. Consider that.
Right?
One up on that, brother. Make your Christmas a bit more entertaining at the family table.
Has John Green ever been on a TTRPG stream? I don't know.
I think.
I mean,
think
Hank definitely
maybe.
has.
I know Hank has.
He was on Dimension 20 at least.
Yeah. That's why he's the fun
Come
brother.
on here. It'll be significantly cooler than Dimension 20, I'm sure.
We've got
What
trains.
does Brennan Lee Mulligan have that Matt does not?
Scruples.
Money.
You have scruples?
Lack of scruples? I'm not sure. I was taking a stab at that he keeps running 5e when he could literally run anything else.
Really? That's your line?
I guess.
Says the guy who refuses to run 5e. Some kind of Brennan Lee Wario.
You know what? I'll take it.
When we Mulligan!
We found Winnin' Wee Mulligan.
I'll take it. Like, I don't have an obsession with almonds.
Is he obsessed with almonds?
Yeah, so apparently he's a big snacker when he's GMing, and his snack of choice is almonds.
Sure.
I watched the short about it. It was hilarious.
I'm trying to desperately remember what your snack of choice is.
I assume it's the tears of me when he kills my animal companions.
Oh, your animal companions aren't special.
Wow.
It's just animal companions in general.
How many times did you killed Butonius 3 times, I believe. At least.
Yeah, but I have killed other people's animal companions.
Sure.
It's just you have more animal companions than most people.
That's
Is
the
that
lie.
how you're arguing it?
Kind of.
Yeah, just bringing up the average.
I'm trying to think of the last time you were. I think Eliza was the last character you had that didn't have an animal companion of some sort.
Oh,
Did you have a whole?
you might be right. No, that was Ariel.
Ariel had a
right,
horse.
Eliza was for Trouble's menacing Otari, and she was a war priest cleric, and she did not have an animal companion.
And
I
everyone
wasn't
in that
part of
game were,
therefore it was useless.
and everyone in that campaign were cowards because none of them had animal companions.
It's true. I've made up for it though.
I think
That
you
was
made up
before
for
you
it.
got a reputation. Wow.
Also, I saw that Trouble's Menacing Atari on YouTube's like 3 years old now, and I'm like, what? No, that's not. No.
Oh God, I feel old.
You feel old
now.
You feel old.
I feel old.
Well, I don't think we can really vamp without Sam for much longer. He has said that he's on the way.
It's gonna start getting weird.
It is.
It's gonna get weird.
Weirder.
We can vamp without Sam for much longer. The problem is we won't stop.
He'll just arrive and
It's
just be
gonna
like, it's
be-
fine.
It's gonna be weird. Cause I can start sharing some fun facts, but they're gonna be weird fun facts.
And I will continue that trend.
I mean, I've got weird fun facts as well. I don't think anyone wants to hear
Like-
those, though.
Right, our stream over.
Did you know that octopi, they have no bones?
I knew that.
They have a beak, and that's it. That's the only hard part of them.
And as long as an opening can
Everything
fit their
else
beak,
is
they can get through
wishy.
it. The beak is
There's-
the minimum.
Their brain also goes
It's
around
distributed
there.
in their tentacles. Yeah.
Wait, whose brain goes around there? I think it might be Squid's. Squid's brains goes around their esophagus, so if they eat something too big, it can literally kill them.
I mean,
they might.
most things can die from eating something too big.
Well, yeah, but if it goes into the tube and the tube expands too much, it pushes against the brain,
Sure.
So,
But I just don't think it's that impressive to die from eating something too big. Most things will.
I mean, there was that one guy who ate an entire plane and he lived.
Yeah, but he
but
put it into manageable pieces.
Yeah.
He didn't unhinge.
Though that would have been much cooler.
Yeah.
I would have a lot more respect for that guy if his jaw unhinged like a snake, and then
Like the old
just
thing of the
swallowed whole a plane.
3-foot man-eating chicken, where it's just like a toddler on a bench eating a KFC.
Did you know that you can buy planes in a kit and then assemble them yourself?
It is called models, yes.
No. Like a full-size plane that actually flies.
I don't trust myself with the models, so that's just crazy talk right there.
Oh, is that your excuse for all the unfinished models?
You shut your face.
So, tonight we are playing Wilderfeast. Let's do character introductions. Who wants to go first?
Hi, I'm Nick. I'm Martin Maxwell in chat. I play the Saucier AEST.
I mean, we'll go left to right. Haunch?
I'm weird. I play Haunch. She likes to punch things. That's becoming a stereotype with me at the moment. I might have to break that at some point.
Well,
No.
in the Friday game, you're playing a sorcerer.
Yeah, but the only weapon I have is my fist in that sense too, so...
True. I mean, it's better than my weapon. In that game, anyway. Torbo?
Hi, I'm Juliet. I play Torbo. He has some twine, and he's making it everyone else's problem by snaring them. And completely stopping Matt from having any fun.
I'm kind of interested in how you're going to go on tonight's hunt, I'll be honest.
Oh, it's gonna go well. What can I say?
As for me, hello, hi, the voice you're hearing is mine. I'm Obscura, and the lovely visit you see before you is my Eldritch buddy Dayton. We're kind of in a shared buddy situation, but you don't have to worry about that, because tonight we are running session 2 of 4, I think, of the Last Chamig for Wilderfeast.
I'm gonna be so for real. I'm willing to do this for as many sessions as you'll let me.
Look, it's looking like one hunt per session. So, and there's 4 hunts to finish the adventure. So yeah, no, I think it's gonna be 4 to 5 at the most.
So you could just keep going, Matt.
Look, one of the reasons I am writing this is because I'm thinking of writing my own adventures for it. And I have ideas, but we'll see how it goes.
I'm already very attached to Torvo, so...
Well, look, I'm not going to say Torbo's adventures will be over after the Last Chamig. It's just, you know, we have other stuff to do. Like, for instance, I have Myth Speaker Book 1 up for On the Throne, if people wish to help us out with that.
So exciting.
No,
actually, Torbo's adventures are going to be over this session when he gets very suddenly and very unfortunately squished by a giant statue out of nowhere.
I mean, at least give it till the 3rd session, jeez. Also, I think the most delicious irony would be Torbo getting hit by a train.
We can make that happen.
We can make that happen.
Only if you let us have some train-based combat, Matt.
As in fighting the train?
No, fighting on train tracks.
Okay. See, that could also be arranged. But I don't think anyone here is capable of suplexing a train, so we can't do that.
I mean, I've got a point and grab.
That's true. I think you'd need more than 1 point, though. Now,
I've got a snare that could probably stop a train.
So, who remembers what happened last time?
We killed and ate a giant, antlion looking thing.
Spidery thing?
Antlion spidery thing, yeah.
It could spit fire from its abdomen. It was cool.
And we were with some researchers that were trying to find like a nest of Chamig eggs, but then we found an alien like breeding pod thing. Yeah, that was sort of producing Chamigs as opposed to them actually sort of being produced organically. And so Torbo I believe said a prayer to the aliens and we ended on us chowing down.
You did have a feast. And you all got a little bit of upgrades.
Torvo did pray to aliens.
I'm not sure what praying to aliens will do for you in the future.
Hey, you know, if the aliens ever divinely intervene, Torvo's taking credit for it.
I'm trying to think of what divine intervention from the aliens would be.
If any of the aliens Literally, if any of the alien devices do anything remotely helpful for us, Torbo's taking credit for it.
You know how sometimes Wile E. Coyote will paint a realistic tunnel and then a train will come out of it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Divine intervention.
Illusion spells and their uses. That's what people need to do with illusion magic more often.
Paint trains?
No, just do weird shit like that. Like, I created an illusion of a dragon. It eats you. And then people fail to disbelieve it, so, you know. Oh, we're doing that, are we?
I believe that there is a spell for just summoning a monster.
It is summon monster, yes.
Well, for summoning an illusion monster.
Ah.
And I think it's way better than summoning an actual monster.
It's only 2 actions.
Well, it's only 2 actions. I think it has a better to hit. You don't have to deal with health and it having horrible AC, and it does reasonable damage.
Yeah, because as soon as someone disbelieves it, it just stops working.
Well, on that person...
Well...
And just make sure they don't disbelieve it.
To begin tonight's session, we will be going into a period of downtime. Now, a couple of things we were working out last time. The first one was how much harmony you have. You have 3 harmony. So, this is important because whoever is currently in charge of the pantry, I need you to add 3 hometown staple.
I'll do that.
This is each player gains 3 of their hometown staple. And everyone gets 1 serving of their hometown spice.
Did we start off with some of our staples?
You should
I
have.
believe we did.
Yeah. But we would have used it in the last meal, so it doesn't matter. Yeah.
Also, if any of you are currently wounded, you end 1 level of wounded. And you restore all stamina and all your tools' durability if it has been damaged. Now, regarding downtime, we each go around the table and decide what we're doing for downtime. You have 2 actions, which we have to do downtime activities. Things you can do: cooking, if you just want to make more snacks. Recover, if you need to recover more wounded. Rehabilitate, if you're trying to help a sick or hurt monster. And any other downtime activities. So resupplying, if you want to get more of your hometown staples. You could also spend a downtime action to train for a new technique. And you can also work on a project. Now, technically speaking, you do have a project you could be helping out with. You could help out with working on the resurrection machine. But the researchers are capable of handling that on their own.
where are the rules for upgrading your techniques? There we go.
You got it?
Wait, no, this is the list of techniques. Where are the actual rules?
Page 92 of the PDF.
Okay. Thank you.
You are welcome. But yeah, if you want to make snacks, you can. I don't think anyone's really wounded at this point, so that's fine. Because you pretty much absolutely shattered that last monster. But let's go around. Haunch!
Yeah, I'm gonna train.
You're gonna train?
Yes.
Are you gonna be using both actions for training?
Yes, because I'm gonna try to get hang on tight. That'll happen next time. Because that needs 3, doesn't it? For a intermediate skill.
Yes.
Actually, you can only train once per downtime.
Ah, boo! Okay, I just saw that then.
Yeah, it says.
Wow. I'll train once on that. And then, I guess just resupply, I guess.
Resupply?
Just to make sure there's plenty of stuff.
Yep.
I'll add that in.
Keeping in mind you can always cook to make up some snacks. Torbo?
I am going to train and get I'm training towards whiplash, and I am then going to work on the project with the scientists.
The science project?
The science project.
And what are you using to work on the science project?
Yeah, so what I will work on the science project is I will use a tricky craft.
Yep.
To try to sort of very, very deftly decipher what is going on with this space alien business.
Fair enough. Well, give me that roll. Oh, that's a good roll.
Easy, double success.
So you're going to bump that 7 up to an 8?
Yeah, bump that 7 up to an 8.
All right. If you could make a note that you have 8 action towards
Wait, actually, I don't want to use that success to bump it up to a 7 or up to an 8. I want to use that to establish a detail of the world, and it's that Torbo does such an excellent job that the really pretty intern that I established last time.
Oh God, what was her name?
She thinks Torbo is so cool and impressive.
Didn't you do that last time as well?
Her name is wow, we really gave her a joke name. In that her name is apparently Staff Trainula. And she's the hot archaeologist girl. No, I established that she existed last time.
Okay.
I'm now establishing that Torbo has impressed her.
And she has something of a crush on Torbo. Is that what we're going with?
I mean, I haven't established that she has a crush yet, but that Torbo has impressed her. and that she thinks Torbo's pretty cool so far, but maybe not a crush level yet. I figure that's got to be a little bit further down the line, you know?
Yeah, so it's more tragic when Torbo gets crushed by a statue.
Exactly.
Plot twist, just it turns out that you become rivals for trains.
See, I would say train spotting would be wild in this world. But have you written down you have 7 towards the resurrection machine?
Where should we write that?
You could probably write in the croquet space. Croquette?
Okay. That's journal. I think I'll put it that's train facts. I'll put it in pack info.
Sounds good.
Goals.
You haven't quite met the threshold for extra information about it yet, though.
Alien revivify machine.
The scientists are very appreciative of your help, though. Although they're quite intelligent and have done a lot of research, they do just kind of lack the practical skills required for some things.
Yeah, you see bolts like this all the time on the model T950, the T950 Hercules, on that sort of model of engine. That's a classic freight engine. And you see they use bolts like this to secure the boiler to the actual platform. So that's where you'll see bolts like this. And basically it's a pretty classic righty-tighty, lefty-loosey system.
That was pretty good off the top of your head bullshitting right there. Speaking as the GM.
What can I say? I'm now writing down what that type of train is.
Oh, okay.
I'm keeping it in my train facts.
Like this adventure is only going to go for like 4 sessions, but at the end of it, we're going to have like a Torbo's guidebook to trains.
Hell yeah.
Well, Al, you saying? What are you doing with your downtime?
Well, Al has quick ignition. When your pack camps and cooks a meal, you may cook an additional meal. So I would like to cook a meal.
Yeah.
During downtime, you're actually allowed to cook infinity meals. It takes 0 turns to cook in downtime.
Why the hell do I have this then?
It's for when you're out.
That's for not downtime.
Yeah, like when you're out on the hunt.
I would like to cook a meal.
Just the one?
Whatever.
It's
enough for everyone.
Enough for everyone? So 4 snacks?
Sure.
Well, give me that cooking roll. What are you using for it?
What?
What are you using to cook? Like what style? And, well, the skill's probably going to be craft. Let's be honest.
Uh-oh. I don't have anything in my craft.
Are you going to be doing some tricky cooking then?
Yep, apparently. Excellent.
Well, good news and bad news. You didn't state how much ingredients you were dedicating to this, were you? So it'd just be
I
like
did not. No.
it would just be 4 servings of people's staples.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, you aren't really able to cook anything great. You're pretty sure it's kind of edible.
It's fine.
You can eat it.
Yeah.
Should I just up the poison detritus that I have? My special boy treats.
If you want to put it that way, you absolutely can.
Cool, so I'm up to 7, I guess. I'm eating well. Sucks to be you losers.
No one else is going to be eating it whatsoever. Now, I would ask Sue what they're going to be doing for their downtime, but they're currently not here. So if they arrive before the break, I will ask them what they're up to. You still have 2 actions, though.
Who?
You.
Me?
Yeah, cooking doesn't take an action.
Oh. So we're in sort of a Badlands desert style area, right?
For now.
And it like wait for now.
Yeah. That is currently where you're based out of, because that's where the machine is.
Is our traveling going to take us through Badlands / desert style area?
Pretty much.
Cool. I would like to attempt to, using a kind of tricky call, see if any, like, I can attract any camels, for lack of a better term.
Yeah.
So that we may use them as transport.
Oh, actually, that's pretty good. Yeah, give me a tricky call. What'd you get? Well, that is 1 success.
I was hoping that was the one that would make it go 2 successes. I'm not very smart.
You said camels, didn't you?
Well, I figure this world has something in that range of equivalents, like a sand seal or a big lizard.
Well, the big lizard's almost extinct, so...
That's the big turtle.
Are there both?
No, that's going to be more adorable. Do you want to give me another tricky call? Because with the 5, you don't have enough yet. Well, with the 6, you don't quite have it enough to be, not tamed, but enough to kind of travel with you.
I don't understand how this fucking game works.
Well, usually a objective like this, a downtime activity, will require you to hit an amount of successes. You've gone to 6. The minimum is usually 10.
Jesus.
However, you have managed to attract the attention of a Mongpo.
Picture,
Okay.
please.
I've sent a picture to Discord. I'm about to bring one up for the stream.
Oh, hell yeah.
It's like someone put a blobfish's head on a skunk.
What the fuck? Why is his face like that?
Got a smell.
Can I just ask why someone's face is like that?
You absolutely can. It's just not polite.
No, that is also very true. Not that image. We are going copy link.
Wow. Okay.
That one. That. Mungpo. For those on stream. It is interested enough in your calls that it has followed you home back to base.
My delightful cooking has, like a siren song, brought it snuffling home.
It does help that it has something of a generalist diet.
I shall call you Napoleon.
It gives you a sniff and a snuffle. You're not sure if this is an affectionate thing or if it just wants more food.
That is how affection works, yes.
Look at Napoleon.
That is better. Napoleon.
I'm just looking at its diet. Terrestrial monsters. Cheese bug. Cheese bug lava. There are cheese bugs?
Oh, so it's white.
I'm pretty sure that's what some people call roly-polies.
Cheese bugs?
I'm gonna find out.
See, now I'm concerned.
You should be.
Hello, Sue! Your
Sue.
timing is impeccable.
No, I'm more of a fish person. Pecking is more sort of, Owl's area of expertise.
Oh god. Terrible.
You're welcome. I hope you missed me greatly because of that.
I don't know. I have some
you can leave
regrets.
now.
Get out of here. We don't want you no more.
The roly-poly, or Slater bugs, are also known as cheese bugs, doodle bugs, and bed pissers.
They do be pissing the bed.
Thanks, Netherlands/Belgium.
You're welcome.
That's what I've always said.
Ooh.
See, I was thinking because this is Wilderfeast, they would actually be like cheese bugs.
Oh, I guarantee you that's probably what they are.
Yeah, but this real world connotation is they're bugs that infest cheese, not bugs that are cheese.
Oh, they probably taste like cheese. They probably melt like cheese.
I bet if you go out in the wild and you see a big, round of cheese, there's gonna be cheese bugs in it. That's
Now,
like a
They taste
hive.
like cheese and melt like cheese. Are they an effective substitute for cheese for vegans?
Okay, but what if they're bees, but instead of flowers, they go to cows?
Those are called botflies.
Yeah, but then they bring home milk and turn it into cheese in the hive.
I find that idea both terrifying and fascinating.
Hire me, whatever company this is.
Horrible guild.
Sounds great for me, actually.
Match made in heaven. Now, Sue, what do you want to do for your downtime?
Oh, that's an excellent question. None of us were particularly wounded, were we?
Nope.
Okay. I have to open up the other options for downtime then. Because I don't remember actually.
You can always train, and you can always work on a project.
What was training? Training was learning another skill.
Technique.
Yeah.
But you can only do that once per downtime.
Skills were actually funky words. No, actually, venture. Downtime.
Now, we are working on training a Mongpo to act as a kind of beast of burden for us.
Ooh. Wait, we can do that?
It's a project.
Oh. I will spend 1 action to train.
Yep. You can mark on your character sheet or in your notes that you have 1 training towards one of your techniques.
I sure can, provided that I can figure out how to do that.
You should be...
Man, Paizo and Foundry real spoil me with Pathfinder.
Right? Oh, sorry. Al, I was going for your background.
What about it?
Well, I was seeing where you could put in like the techniques thing.
Uh-huh.
And just kind of your background is okay.
Background is okay. So. Could be better.
I'm not going to call him out on stream, but there are some terrifying details here.
He's trying to terrify me with a Friday. Terrify everyone else.
Yeah, what? What about my background's terrifying? It's all fine.
Uh-huh.
How you say, is it all above board?
I thought it was. It's just stuff I picked out of the book.
One of them's to destroy your village.
Yeah, we discussed this. My village sucked. Like, not the village itself, you know,
What
it's
if he
fine.
came from a village managed by the charter for the explicit purpose of sending humanoids for the giants to eat?
No,
Not even
basically,
prisoners,
like,
people.
the village itself is fine. It's more the political situation there at the moment, backed by a corporation and greed, where they're
yeah.
desecrating the natural elephant graveyard situation going on with the monsters, where we live in harmony and simply like scavenge the remains. That's why I can eat things that are poison.
Yeah.
And they're all like, be prepared.
They're all
I'm
like,
gonna say it. I don't know. I don't think that sounds like that bad of a political situation. Like, I think that's probably livable, and that
Oh,
could
no, that's
probably be worse. You know,
that's the good part. The political situation's like, we're gonna do stuff for profit.
again, you could probably be worse off.
Could, but not gonna. Because we're gonna destroy the village.
Yay.
Or at least the heads of.
Oh, yeah, sure.
And then probably eat them.
It's the circle of life. Sue, you have 1 action remaining. Did you want to help training this beast?
Closed.
I will assist training this beast.
What style and skill do you want to help with this?
Ooh. What has been used thus far?
None.
Tricky call.
I shall use a mighty cure
Yep.
to assist in its rehabilitation and any injuries it may sustain through this process, as to improve its opinion of us.
You know what? I'll allow it.
Fuck yeah. God, I'm so good at video games. Please don't roll.
Actually, this is a tabletop role-playing game.
Did I have advantage on this? Do I have a spice point or whatever we're calling them?
You do not have a spice point, unfortunately.
Also, I believe we have to declare our spice point usage at the start of our roll.
I thought you were going precise cure anyway.
I said mighty, but
Okay. Well, unfortunately, you are unable to make any real progress towards taming this creature.
well, that makes sense. It's not a very fishy creature.
You are a little bit worried about its diet, though.
Oh,
Oh, you've got a skill point on there, don't you?
already spent it.
Oh.
Went from a 3 to a 4.
Yeah.
Oh. Well, that can be feedback for the Foundry module person, is that top line really doesn't need to be there.
It says how many skill points you have, and then the underneath one. But yeah,
Yeah.
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 Also, your durability and stamina have been restored to max.
My durability and stamina have been restored to max. Well, that's good news because they were running low, and I may have been wounded. And we don't want to repeat Obsession Zero.
Jeez, one time.
Matt, how many one times am I going to lord over you forever?
Always one more?
Always one more, because it's funny.
Yeah. No, I get it.
It
Now-
doesn't happen to anyone else. It just happens to me.
Where tonight's adventure begins, staff will want to have a talk with all of you. Because she's quickly becoming our point of contact. She actually likes going to the den for some reason.
Is she becoming
Some
old?
unknowable reason.
For some unknowable reason, she likes to go to the den a lot and just kind of hang out and stuff.
Some would say it's great training.
I don't know. I just think she's insightful.
But yes, is she becoming more golden as a result?
She does, however, want to speak to all of you.
That's a mistake.
Well, it is about the resurrection machine. And
How's that going?
it's going really well. We're making some progress. But about the progress, we have a suspicion that we might be able to accelerate it a little bit if we get some extra information on the machine itself.
That sounds very interesting.
In the nearby Lakkarakku mountains, we believe you might be able to find some extra information. There's some sort of research facility, an ancient one that's been abandoned for a while. Apparently that might have some information on what we're dealing with the machine.
Does anyone have a Sheikah slate with which to fast travel to the local shrine?
I just disappear and like.
Wait,
A research facility, you say? That sounds really cool. I wonder if they'll have like information on on more about the trains.
There it is.
well, I know there is a train that runs through the area.
Guys, I know how we'll get there.
Would that be the Rice Line train, Matt?
Quite possibly, yes. Also, there might be rumors of a hideous monster that's been attacking the locals. But yeah, the research laboratory is great.
What was that
Hideous.
bit that you said quite before? The research laboratories.
That there might be a hideous mutated monster somewhere in the area. But it's fine. Like, the research laboratory should have all the information that we need.
Very well. We shall investigate.
Maybe one day we will afford a proper translation machine for Disu. So we don't have to keep bringing this guy around who is like a second out.
Me.
All right.
So, anyways, do you guys want to learn how to hitchhike on a train?
Nah,
Well, that is a good question, though. Because what do you want to use to traverse towards the mountains? To go from the
get
den
that trying to hitchhike the train is probably a bad idea, considering that
Torba's
there
been
are-
hitchhiking trains all his youth.
the major train stops seem to be here and here based off of the map.
Yeah, but you just hang
and
on
I
until
don't-
it's time to get off. And then you just jump off.
It's
Wasn't-
slowing down at any rate.
No.
Wasn't how Torbo met most of us, he got injured doing this exact thing?
Yes. Moving on.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah, I can show you guys how to hitchhike. It's pretty easy. You just gotta get the timings down.
We have Napoleon now. Maybe he can, like, pull a cart.
So, what's the timing? The timing is you catch the train, you jump in front of the train, or you jump into the train.
No, so the timing is you've got to take your twine and you've got to make a little loop. And what you're aiming for is
Only you have twine, Torbo. We do
here
not
in
have such a thing.
Chamigsia, right? The sand is nice and smooth, so you find yourself like a board, or like a big sturdy leaf, and you lay that down on the sand. And you're gonna take the twine, you're gonna throw it around the little latch at the end of the train that they use to attach it to the next train, and you're gonna sort of then ride alongside the train for a little bit, sort of getting pulled along. You're gonna want to slowly reel yourself in till you're within jumping distance, and then you're gonna jump onto the train.
I have a torch. Why didn't I just fly like a jetpack? This is stupid.
Hey, so
And then to get
great
off
idea.
of the train, you just roll off the back. It's really not that hard. You just gotta remember to roll one way when you're rolling off, and then immediately in the air start rolling the other way. Else you'll have the wrong sort of spin when you hit the ground.
Research lady, can you please tell us a better way of getting there?
I mean, you could just walk.
Matt,
That's
how many
boring.
days traveled
fast.
from our den does it appear to be to this research location?
It won't actually be too far.
Hey, so I reckon we should probably just walk instead. Not because Torbo's idea is stupid for the rest of us, but because I'd like to experience the adventure path.
Well, this is when I will ask for a traversal roll from everyone.
You got it. Would you like, I'll do a precise traversal.
Precise traversal? Okay.
Following exactly the safest route possible there. Definitely
Ooh.
not jumping on the trains.
Ooh.
I got one success, and that's all I
Torben does not succeed, and that's very in character for him. He's very upset about the not being able to go on the train.
If Torbo can't go on a train, nothing is worth doing.
Nothing whatsoever.
Do my legs work? Oh.
Who needs legs?
That's 2 successes, Matt, of quality 5 and quality 8.
Yeah, no, I can see it. That's actually pretty good as well.
Torbo's success, if he got one, was not that consequential.
Haunches
Well,
would have
yeah,
been
it's-
amazing.
He's
It's been amazing.
Like that 8? Whoa.
he's very
You know what?
upset that he's not on a train.
You know what they say, D38s are pretty great.
What?
Nope, that's what they say.
Yeah,
My mother
those-
all the time is
Apparently
saying
That's what they
Nick,
say.
Nick D38s are pretty great. I keep telling her, you're going to a home no matter what.
Exactly.
Well, let's switch over to the actual mountains. The Lakkarakku, the Hollow Mountains.
I love these. These little maps are so good.
Right?
Like they're just exactly like Paizo maps are nice and all. I can't accidentally delete the drawings for one, which is excellent because they add such an excellent element to the maps, such as this big bird and this horrifying creature that I can't make out over on the right here. But they also emphasize the scale of the world as opposed to just being a big fuck off map.
I am a big fan of bubble maps instead of like more detailed ones. Like they don't.
I understand the context of putting them in a world perspective. Oh, are we getting Trogdor again? We're getting
Yes.
again. Where are we starting, Matt?
Well, you will be starting in Lamentations Trail.
Hey, that's pretty centered on.
Kind of making your way up the river through the mountains.
And where are we heading to?
You're not quite sure, but it'll be a matter of picking up the trail once you're there.
May I suggest Aminthanmizet? Amathanmizet. There are too many syllables in that. Amazet.
Look, we all know my track record when it comes to pronunciation.
Amathaninanamazet. No. No.
I think the fastest way there seems to be going via the falls.
Pretty sure that's what Big Bird said when he was pronouncing the entire alphabet.
Oh, I used to know that song.
All very LMNOP like.
I used to know that song off by heart. The things we forget.
You forget so much when you hit Matt's geriatric age.
It would be wrong of me to apply disadvantage just in general, wouldn't it? For no reason in particular. That would not be very professional or cash money of me. Upon arriving at Lamentations Trail, things are not so calm as you would hope. Something has stirred up some of the locals here, and by locals I mean local beasts.
It's a bit depressing here, is it? Did someone kill Sherma?
As a bunch of the local Satra, giant crocodile-like creatures have been kind of pulling up from the river and have made their way into the trail. Unfortunately, because none of them really have an established territory here, it's just a dozen of these giant creatures fighting each other for territory.
Could we please get a preview image? Definitely not for me, and it's for chat. I promise.
It's for chat?
Promise.
I'm
and not because I think these are all cool.
Oh, look. I think they have truly cooked on all of these monsters.
Oh, they've gone for a theme and they've just absolutely nailed it.
I have dropped the Satra into the Discord.
Oh, that works too.
But for everyone in...
right. It's not... This is huge, Matt!
It's the Longogator.
That's a Longogator. Not a crocodile, that's a Longogator. Nick said
also in my
perfectly.
backstory.
Does it have eyes?
No.
Ah,
That is
Why's it got those long ass nails?
Long ass nails, long ass whiskers, and a long ass tail.
they're just long.
They live in they're vaguely bioluminescent and they live in dark caves, and basically if anything gets too close they get them.
They just get them.
They just get them, and all those long bits are so they can feel things better.
You know, just what I wanted from my crocodilians.
It's a trapdoor alligator. It's great.
Okay.
If you get enough of them and put them on your wall, would that be a reptile wall?
I only just now saw the back set of legs.
Yeah, they're a while back.
Yeah. It is the longest of boys. When they say flat fuck Friday, they really mean it.
How would they walk?
Poorly.
I don't think
Snake-like.
they would. Yeah. I feel like slithering is their main movement operation.
I think it's more like a swoosh.
It's the same way blue tongues and stuff do it.
Yeah.
I've not seen a blue tongue actually move. They usually just sit and stare at me.
Yeah. Well,
The skink?
Yeah.
yeah.
They're a bit bigger than a skink.
Just
No.
a little bit bigger.
Their family is skink.
Is it actually?
I've
Yeah.
only ever heard them called by their full name of blue tongue skink. I've never heard them just called blue tongues.
We actually call them blue tongue lizards over here,
Yeah.
which is where they're from. But they
The
are
wrong part of the world.
they are a wildly popular pet trade over yonder.
They are.
Yeah, but so are kookaburras and cockatoos. But whenever I see a picture of a cockatoo or a video of a cockatoo or a kookaburra, they always look so sickly, like underfed and malnourished.
When I lived in Canada, one of our neighbors had a pet cockatoo that was healthy and well looked after, and I kind of hated it, to be brutal.
Was it mean to you?
Very much asshole bird.
No, it was just loud.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's birds for you. I'm
Parrot.
anti keeping birds as pets.
Parrots and various cockatoos are prone to destructive habits.
Yeah.
They're just flying toddlers.
Yeah.
That's true.
We'll
If
give
you want
the intelligence
an
of a
animal-
5-year-old and put it into a bird.
If you want a toddler,
If you want an animal that's smart, get one that doesn't live that long. If you want an animal that lives a long time, don't get one that's smart.
So
I disagree. Get a terrier. Get a dog. They
I
love
read
you
a
for it.
fantastic thing about disability assistance dog that it learned to turn the light switches on and open doors and stuff, but it failed because it wouldn't do it on command. It would only do it when it felt like it.
Yeah.
So that just became someone's family pet, and it's just chaos.
My childhood dog was a failed disability assistance dog. She failed because she was too friendly with other dogs.
Aww.
Distracted
she-
by
She would not
romantic
focus
options.
on her job.
Too busy
She
talking
just wanted to make
coworkers.
friends. But it was really funny because she was not enthused by any other animal except other dogs.
Yeah, all right.
So she would see a rabbit. Literally one time when she was relatively old, she walked out into the yard and was just going to do potty, and she literally nearly peed on this rabbit. She was just not, and this rabbit was shaking, terrified, trying to hide, and she was just
Unbothered
I don't
in her
care.
lane.
For the rabbit, that's the second worst thing that could have happened to it.
Well, Wilders, how are you getting past these Satra?
I classed fly on all of us, Matt.
For sure, only one. Do any of you have fly?
No.
I have a torch that I can point down.
Yeah, but that doesn't give you flight.
I don't know, man.
Are there trees along the pathway?
Sparsely. It is possible to kind of stealth your way around them. They're not really good with the seeing.
I would like to do a display.
A display?
Yeah. So that
Just said they weren't good at seeing.
well, display doesn't necessarily mean a visual display.
Yeah.
Matt,
Just so they know that I am a friend. The thing we all want to do when we see a wild animal.
So
would a precise display be an effect? Display? No, Nick's display. Would a precise traversal be an effective stealth application, or would you prefer tricky for that?
tricky's preferred, but if you can explain how the precise will work, I'll also allow it.
I can't, but that's why I was asking.
Okay. But ow, you'll say.
Yeah. Did I?
Well, that is a success as you managed to kind of stealth your way around them. How are you displaying that you are a friend?
By vague bioluminescence.
Yeah.
Ah.
And how are you producing these bioluminescence? Or this light show in general?
Hang on, I got something for this. I'm sure of it.
Yeah.
Oh wait, I have a torch. Duh.
I was waiting for it.
That took
You
me
do?
too long.
Are you sure?
Well, that is also a success.
I'm the king of the crocodiles.
Well, they leave you alone for the most part, as they don't consider you a threat at the moment. They're in the middle of a territory dispute, so someone being like, hey, I'm not aggressive, they're kind of like, yeah, we don't care.
If I could, I would sort their territory dispute out. I would map out the region and be like, you get this part, you get this part.
Truly, notoriously, that works so well when an outside party just differentiates territory just sort of arbitrarily.
Right?
I'm neutral.
Torbo, how are you getting past these
yeah.
Satra?
I'm just running.
You're just gonna run?
Just gonna run.
Would you say that you're barreling through like a train?
I am swiftly traversing is what I'm doing.
Oh god.
Oh hell yeah.
Oh, this... Foundry, do not reward this.
I'm just running.
If I may, I imagine that Torbo's swift traversal may in fact just be lassoing from the stalactites and stalagmites, like Indiana Jones.
Torbo, it's just you know, like the opening to Aladdin, one jump where he's like just barely evading the guards every single time. That's Torbo with these alligators.
Wait, are you doing the whole thing where one of them will kind of reach up its head and you just bounce off its nose?
I hate that kind of thing. I from what I've seen.
Yeah, no, they absolutely do, but they're having trouble keeping up, and there's a lot going on.
And I'm too fast.
Just way too fast.
Too fast, too quick, even for relationships.
I'm too hasty. I have haste.
Okay, Haunch.
Haunch is just going to kind of walk through, and if any of them kind of like come up to her, she's just going to use the fire breath that she has now to just kind of like dissuade them,
That's
enough.
pretty hard.
which is just a mighty shot.
A mighty
That's
shot?
hot. As Will Smith would say.
Yeah, that didn't do great.
That did not do great. I would like to remind people in chat that you can award our players spice points, which does give them advantage on such rolls. Unfortunately, it won't help with this one.
You do this via the hero point function. We don't have a separate function for us, unfortunately.
Or you can say, man, these plays are lame. What I really want to see is a purple D10 dice in a maid cafe costume and use the Maid Cafe redeem instead.
I think that is
And-
working now as well.
No one will judge you for that because it's pretty solid. I have to say. I'm so glad I infected that idea into someone's mind.
We've been
Sprinkle a
awarded
bit of
spice
paprika on that.
point.
Who's getting the paprika?
Which one of us actually had paprika as one of their signature spices? I think it was.
Oh,
It's not Torbo. Torbo believes in salted meats.
No,
Plain
that's me.
salted. Well, Haunch, you have a spice point.
I could have used it.
Next time.
Now, I have to check something very quickly.
Could I attempt to aid Haunch?
Ooh.
I don't know how aiding works.
You
It's a
can.
DC 15 check, or the same check as that would be made. A success gives you a +1 circumstance bonus, or a +2, 3, or 4, depending on your skill level proficiency with that particular skill.
I'm just gonna use my twine to just sort of lasso Haunch.
Yep.
And so I'm gonna assume that's like a tricky grab.
I'm going to say a tricky grab. I'm just looking up the actual mechanics for it.
You got the technique for it, so
Skills, styles, traits.
I know that if I fail, we lose harmony.
That's true. See, I know that part.
Helping a pack mate. Oh, it's technically I'm supposed to do it before.
I'll let you do it retroactively.
Okay. And then if I succeed, they gain advantage. And then we lose a harmony if I fail. Yada yada yada. I'm absolutely goated. Never punished.
you did it. You demonstrated your ability to bind women with your twine.
Hot.
Am I misphrasing this deliberately? I'll never tell.
You'll never tell.
No.
As Haunch is about to be absolutely chomped down on, Torbo just lassos her and just pulls her out at the last second.
Most people have to pantomime this sort of action.
I'd like to think that Juliet is in fact pantomiming it. We just can't see it.
I'll never tell.
Well, do you have anything to add to that, Haunch, or are you good?
No, that's about it. That's
All right.
Nice
Well,
and safe.
you are able to get to the Yahweh Falls. Yahi?
Yayi.
Yahi?
Yayi. I would say. I would ignore the H's. Yayi.
Yahi? Okay. And
Again. We have 2 bits of gibberish to try and figure out, Matt. I'm not going to judge you in either of these.
So what do we find here at the falls?
I'm just having a quick look through people's character sheets.
I got my spice point. That's for me.
Definitely Torbo. Lightly roasted aromatics, I feel, would be owl. Where's my journal? Croquette Express. What's our pantry options? Spices.
Gotta assume that's one for everyone. Now, as you reach the falls, it's kind of a beautiful sight, really. Cascading from further up the mountains as they fall. The river flowing pretty fast, but there's a couple of bridges across the way in which you can take advantage of. As you're kind of making your way over, though, you do encounter a Hantangwa.
What kind of creature is a Hantangwa, Matt?
I'm just going to have to put all the animals into Foundry.
I don't know why you haven't.
Because I've been doing other things.
He's been working.
What is he working on? Some sort of book about black powder, magic, and plot?
Hope not. It's already released.
Yeah, right? No, well, I say that, but we are working on the errata for it.
Based off of the feedback acquired from Reddit.
From Reddit
were
and
quite
other
helpful.
people. Also, people in the Discord have dropped a couple of things.
Discord.
Reddit? Matt listening to what people on Reddit have to say?
Look.
I mean, from all the things he said thus far, it appears that their feedback was actually quite balanced and valuable.
They weren't like, oh my god, all of these spells are red on my spreadsheet.
No, I'm pretty sure at least one of the spells would definitely be on the green, because it's a multi-action attack spell. So you can either use one or two actions to use finger guns. I thought it was very nice. But
Finger
yes,
guns is a great spell.
a
and I will
Hotanga.
hear
Hotangwa?
No ill will about.
Oh, it's a bird.
It is a kind of
Hotangwa?
bird.
Definitely not a Wu-Tang Ha. I can say that for certain.
It looks relatively young, and although is a little bit leery of the presence of all of you, not enough for it to actually kind of be aggressive or take off. You notice, however, that as it is kind of leaning down to the water to drink, there is some sort of green slime working its way through the water.
Tasty.
No,
That's algae.
It looks absolutely poisonous.
Oh.
Tasty.
Yeah, you're not really listing any downsides for Aoyu in this case.
Well, it's mostly the bird's about to drink the poison water, or at least it keeps wanting to, and it's kind of very suspicious of the water.
Matt, does it look like the
How
falls
is that not a
themselves
success?
are not so green and algae-like?
What was that? Sorry, Sue?
Does it look like the falls themselves are not as infected in green?
A bit lower down, probably it's spread a little bit more, but here, where the water actually kind of emerges from the mountain itself, it does feel a little bit more polluted, shall we say.
I'm using my hero point.
I mean, you have to declare before you roll.
What?
Well,
So
it's
how
a
we
spice
do
point.
them
You have to declare that you're going to be using a spice
Right.
point in order to get advantage.
Yeah.
Doing that, isn't he?
Oh
No, you had
rolled.
already rolled.
Yeah.
Okay,
I got
mine's
confused.
not
My bad.
showing me. Mine's only showing.
I deleted it.
Oh, okay. Torbo's tricky grab. That's why I'm confused.
Yeah.
I am gonna do a tricky grab to just grab it away with my all amazing twine.
Your multi-useful twine.
It is notoriously the most multi-purpose tool. That's what they say when
This
you
is
take
true.
it. They're like, this is the best one. This is a tricky grab. Do I want to use my spice point? Nah, I'm so
No?
good.
You're so good.
I'm absolutely goated.
Well, that's something of a success. So, are you just lassoing this thing?
Yeah, I'm just like pulling it away.
All
It's
right.
probably gonna get upset with me, but that's a problem for later.
Matt, am I
Yes.
able to use Mighty Cure with which to make neutralize a spot of the poison with which the bird can drink from, and Torwo can drag the horse to water, so to speak?
Ooh, I actually really like that. Yeah, give it a shot.
Oh,
Mwah.
2 successes. I'm gonna spend one of those successes on an Oh wait, no, that's 3 successes.
Yeah.
1 on a grit and 1 on an insight. Torbo's lasso is dragging this bird towards the spot that I neutralize. Sure, I'll spend another point to swim to make this or grit. No, I'll spend it on a grit.
Yep.
So 4 quality, and I've established a detail about the situation.
You have, in fact, established a detail. Well, you do manage to create something of a neutralizing area, and you're slowly bringing the bird towards it. Not trying to upset it or anything, just trying to be gentle in your guidance.
Yeah.
Haunch!
I imagine I use somewhat of a baking powder agent.
All right, Haunch?
It's a bit fizzy, but
I'm just gonna try to find something to like stop the flow of whatever's coming into the pond.
Yep. See if it can kind of help out with creating a more safer space to drink from.
Yeah, it's like swiftly search. I'm
Swiftly
gonna
search?
use the spice point.
Okay.
It's a good idea I used the spice point.
Absolutely. Otherwise, that would have been a failure.
oh yeah.
With your success, you are able to find a section that's kind of a little bit more cornered off, or at least helping out with making sure that this water is safe enough for it to drink. It does, in fact, drink its fill, and eventually wants to kind of fly off.
I'll let it go.
Man, we are such a great. I mean, that was excellent work, team. Well done. Excellent work on the coordination, Torbo, of dragging it to my safe spot. Well done, Haunch, on stemming the flow of the green goop.
Now, because you are successful in this challenge, I can let you know that there are old tracks for some sort of massive creature.
Ooh, old tracks. That means we can start one of the different phases of adventuring.
This is correct. Now, you may ask me a question about the monster.
Does this require a study roll?
Yeah, actually, everyone can give me a study roll.
I will do a precise study looking into the size of the feet and the way it moves, as which to determine what its preferred movement is. This something that waddles and walks, or is it something that's touched the ground and has then decided to move in a different manner? Man, I should stop studying feet so much.
Unfortunately, you cannot find them grippers.
Yeah,
I'm still trying to get
Torbo.
poison.
Torbo, he's just He's really just trying to look as fast as possible.
Yeah.
So that he's hoping that we can get on to leyline section 1115 so
Yeah.
that he can maybe do some train spotting. So he's trying to hurry this up.
Well, good news. The tracks do lead to leyline section 1115.
Perfect. And I'm just gonna grit, so that's a 7.
What is your question about this creature? This monster you are hunting?
Let's see. Is it particularly tricky? Is that a question I can ask?
It does seem to be a little bit tricky, yeah.
What's
little
its
bit.
What's its will DC?
Yeah, what's its weakest save?
Horde?
Okay.
Well, actually, no. To be funny and also literal, belly.
Okay.
Belly.
And everyone's like, what? Okay.
It's an armadillo.
This is where Matt is telling us that the part that has the least amount of durability is its belly.
You don't know.
Armadillos keep digging.
No, I don't know.
Holes
But
in
I know
my
you.
backyard.
and that information lines up with the way you like to play the game.
Al, you say, what is your question about the creature?
I mean, can I just ask what the creature is?
You did do pretty well.
I like when basic things stump people. You're playing 3D chess. I'm eating the pieces.
From the way it moves about in this area, or from the signs left behind, particularly of the tracks, it does seem to be some sort of leaping creature.
Oh no.
Frog.
Or yeah, I don't know. I'm not a monster. I don't know nothing. I'm too busy looking at feet pictures.
You're trying to figure out its feet, but you can't because it uses them for leaping.
I'm looking at someone else's footprint inside the larger footprint.
Perfect.
I think it probably went towards the train track, so I think we should head that way.
No, Torbo. These feet pictures are much too small for that. I believe they have gone the other direction, and I'm looking at the footprints that are Torbo's.
Yeah.
Directing towards Torbo.
You do believe it is some sort of frog-like creature, though, Al?
Nice.
Delicious.
You guys are too smart for Trogdor.
Now, it has been a couple of hours, and the floors are reasonably safe. If you wish to camp here, you can, or you may push on to leyline section 1115.
I want to push on. I want to push on. I want to push
1115?
on.
Leyline section 1115. You are packed up on snacks. You have been successful with most of your checks. You haven't really suffered much in the way of stamina damage. Yet. Well, while you make that decision, we are going to go on our 10-minute break.
Whoa, what?
I mean, it makes sense. I'm going to see if I can clear out my throat a little bit as well. But that's easy done. That's more for me to do something about. But we are going to go on a 10-minute break. I am going to run a poll of some sort. I'm not sure what kind of poll as yet. It'll be something, I swear it. But we'll be back in about 10 minutes, and we hope to see you at the other side. Hello, we have returned.
For the most part.
For the most part. We're still waiting on a
Some
couple
of
of
us.
people. Some of us went for cigarettes, and we're not sure what's going to happen next.
They ain't coming back.
Leyline section 1115, I think it sounds better.
Yeah.
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 We'll go with that one.
1,115. Gotcha.
11T15.
That's worse.
In Tang.
Boom. Just swap languages halfway through.
Because everybody loves that.
In 1-5.
Turbo gets one. I get one.
Why does Turbo get one? They're not even here.
Because everything. Left to right. Sugar, spice, everything nice. Turbo was everything. And apparently I'm Chemical X.
The thing that made the Powerpuff Girls?
Apparently.
Huh?
I'm not sure
Would
if you
not
want
have-
me making the Powerpuff Girls, though.
Absolutely not, no.
No.
You'd probably give him fingers.
See, I'm not sure about that. If I gave them fingers, I definitely wouldn't give them thumbs. I love the silence that just followed that.
Well,
Oh, I heard a cup get dropped. There we go. Turbo, you back yet? I don't think so. Well, I mean, we can start pushing on anyway.
Push.
Push? Pushing on? All right. Well,
All right, Big Ev.
We don't need to hang around the ley line section. There's nothing important here. Definitely no trains to spot.
I was gonna say. Apologies. I was going to say I will need the traversal rolls from everyone to get
Yes.
to leyline section 1115.
I will make a precise traversal.
Now, for those who are watching this later, I know the book has a whole thing about learning from the locals the best way to traverse areas. I'm skipping that. Mostly because we're streaming.
We can't learn.
Well, also navigation, that kind of navigation is optional. Like the book even says, hey, this part is optional. And it's like, oh, okay.
it's for poor people.
You can just punish your players. It's that easy.
Oh, wow. Sue,
I succeeded.
you did succeed.
But at what cost?
I contributed less than everyone else because everyone else succeeded. Wait, Torvo didn't even roll.
Well, I
Toby's
think
not
we're
even
still waiting
here.
for Turbo to come back.
Gosh damn it, I knew he'd get distracted by the trains.
Right?
Gosh,
what
to
we
be
got,
fair,
13?
you could have made yours a quality 2. Could you put your skill point in the already success?
You can't. No, it wouldn't. You can't upgrade the quality. The quality you can only upgrade by a great point.
Great.
And I did not have the second success for it.
Oh, duh, yeah.
It's fun.
I get what you mean though.
Yeah.
It's not finessed enough of a system to be able to have that sort of minutia yet.
No, it's more that my brain keeps remembering that when you've got a skill point available, you can put it on that, and that's why my
Yeah.
brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sucks when you don't have one.
Like now.
Turbo?
More like
Torgon?
Sure.
Yeah?
I would assume that breakfast is taking a moment.
I'd assume so as well.
Swords are just blunt guns.
Well,
That's not true. They do not have the concussive trait.
who said that?
Zoran the Wizard.
Zoran the Wizard?
Yes.
He is streaming at the moment, isn't he?
He's streaming at Cyberpunk 2077.
Weird pull for him. And does like his RPG content, though.
I'm back.
Hello! I need a
Hello,
traversal
back.
roll from you.
Okay.
It's all on you.
Figure out how
Okay.
to get somewhere without using a train.
Okay, that's not fair, because you're literally going to train tracks.
Oh, we're going to train tracks. I'm running.
God damn.
I'm running.
Fuck yeah, you are. I was like, Torbo's gonna need a 7 to pull this off.
Easy.
Because you are
Easy,
currently
Matt.
at 13. And the DC, you need 20 quality in order to pass this test. So you have managed
Easy,
to
Matt.
scrape by.
Torbo's very good at being excited about trains.
Random peaceful events. There we go.
Is there a
Torbo,
train, Matt? Is there a train?
as all of you start to approach Leyline section 1115, you hear the telltale whistle fill the air of a fast approaching train. The rest,
Turbo is so excited.
like, absolutely buzzing with it. I do think I actually have a picture
Absolutely.
for this as well.
Thrilled, shaking with excitement. His tail is absolutely just swishing back and forth.
As it approaches, all of you are kind of have the opportunity of watching this, not a natural occurrence, but something that's kind of just merged with nature itself. Nature has kind of,
Worldly occurrence.
it's a worldly occurrence, and nature has kind of found its way around it.
Now, if only koalas could do the same.
Give them time.
No. If I give them time, they'll kill themselves with chlamydia.
But in order to continue on your way, you will have to wait for the train to pass. It's not going to take too long. Like, it's not going to be sitting on at a stop sign for an hour or two. But it
Not
will
like
take
that
some time.
bus.
So you have an opportunity to talk to each other.
Torbo is sitting and he's watching the train and he's just telling everyone what every single car is that goes past. He's like, and that's a box car. It's for storing bulk goods. And that's a passenger car. It's for people. And that's a tanker car. It's for liquids. And that's a coal car. It's for coal.
And then eventually he gets to the bottom of the list, and that one's a prisoner car. That's full of food for the giants.
And that's a caboose.
Oh, whelp.
I like that freaky lizard. That's a good freaky lizard.
Which one?
Torbo,
One's
you
on the
know
left?
much about these trains. Do they excite you?
Yeah. I love the trains.
You guys are going to have to stop me before he goes off the rails, by the way.
No, it's fine. Keep going.
I love the trains.
How did you learn so much about these trains?
Yeah, so I spent most of my youth in and around the train yards because I was that trains were my primary hunting method. I would just find like monsters and I would lure them onto the train tracks when the trains were coming. So I got really good at learning when the timetables were. And also, if you're ever in like a storm and you're near a train yard, they leave box cars open a lot of the times. So I would stay near the train yards, because sometimes when it would storm, I could go hide out in a box car. And so I spent a lot of time near the train yards, and I was just curious. So I started looking around, and actually a lot of these guys, they have like information printed on sort of like a maintenance sheet on the back of them. And if you read it, you can actually learn a lot about the trains.
So you've recorded all this information in your train facts, right? The train facts section of the journal, you've recorded all these facts that you're spouting, right? Remember?
Oh, this isn't specific facts. I'm gonna remember this.
These are facts. These will be on the test at the end.
Yeah, I'm gonna remember them. They're not like minutia.
Matt, shall we continue role playing, or should I stop before Juliet goes on another train tangent?
Oh, look, I think we're good. I will let you know, though,
Are you sure?
As the train finishes its passage, you do see fresh tracks.
It's one away.
That means we can start the hunt soon.
If you wish to attempt to study and find out a little bit more information about this creature, you may.
The success of this determines whether or not what range we start at, right?
Correct. No pressure whatsoever. Torbo, you have 2 spice points. Al, you say you have 1.
Awesome.
Sue, you have 1. I have 1.
You have 1?
I know exactly what I'm gonna be using those spice points on.
Sorry, Haunch.
I use mine.
Yeah.
Also will use a... I will precisely study. Come on, let's go. We got success.
Let me scroll down.
I'm just as good at studying as Torbo is, which is unfortunately quite on brand.
How you say?
On brand? ONBRANDE.
A success as well. So what do we have? 5, 7, 9, 13. All right. So, what do people want to know about this creature?
What's the name of the creature?
Considering the fresh tracks, this does seem to be a Jama Jama.
I don't need to know what you're wearing, Matt. What's the creature?
Ding dong.
You know what? You know
what is the creature's highest skill? Is that a question I can ask?
You can ask that question if you like.
I would like to ask that question. What's its highest skill?
Because they're kind of even, I'll use the one that's most relevant.
Sure.
Grab.
That makes
grab
sense.
hands.
Yeah, hands.
What does it have in style?
Do you want the highest it has for style?
That's not the sentence. What does it have in mighty?
3.
Okay, so it tends to use mighty.
I got people.
Or it could have like 4 in something else. It could be like 4 precise.
If it's got 4 in something, then I hope someone is able to upgrade their skill to 4, because that'd be rad.
Haunch? What is your question?
What is one of its traits?
Ooh, right, that's a good thing.
You've had enough hints about this. It has Venom 3.
Yay!
Hey, how you say can upgrade the Venom?
Speaking of, how you say, I think you're the only one who hasn't asked a question.
Why got people teeth?
Why I got people teeth?
It's got a lot more than people teeth. Those are all cutting teeth, and that's concerning.
Well, the jaw is one of its parts.
I mean, the jar is. Never mind. I'm not.
This is just a hairy chatacabra.
It can inflict venom on people who it bites. That said, you've all been successful. All I
Hey,
need
let's
now.
get after it.
All I need is the traversal roll to get there.
I'm sneaking. AKA doing it trickily.
I will continue to use a precise traversal. Ooh, he's so good.
BM run fast.
I will spend a grit point. Mine is quality 5.
All right. Moving on from the ley lines, you find yourself following the tracks deeper into the mountains themselves. Deeper into... Bear with me here. Ameth and Inazamesit.
Just call it Amethyst Gisette.
Amethyst Gisette.
Yeah.
Methamphetamine?
I mean, that also works.
That also works. As you make your way further into the mountains following these tracks,
Do we see any dark elves?
you do not see dark elves, but
Oh,
you
that's
do
weird.
see
No,
the...
that's Menzo Branson.
Same diff. It's equally just as unpronounceable.
You do see the signs of what came before, as this ancient research complex probably at one point also housed people.
I see. Were they comfortable lodgings? Or were they cages where people were tested on?
Bit of both. You get the feeling that some of this is absolutely for staff, but some of the rest of it is kind of like, ooh.
My gosh, this is incredible.
I so
meth
rarely
and
get to
a
use
nizza.
maps like this. All right, let's.
It is a shame that we don't actually get to physically explore this in a way that matters.
It is quite obvious, however, that there are signs of a creature living here. Whatever it is, it seems to spend a lot of its time in the polluted
Green goop.
waters. Yes.
What do the scout flies say?
How bituminous is this coal, would you say?
I would like to drink the Mountain Dew.
I would say it's about a Mean Girls on the scale.
Yeah, I'd say about a Mean Girls.
You were wanting a valid answer, and you did not get it.
Oh, I didn't actually care. I don't know that much about coal. I, in fact, am not actually that into trains. I just play one on stream.
Well, I will say
Turbo based on real life experiences.
it hasn't quite seen you yet. However, lounging by the waters, the Mountain Dew-like waters, is our friend. We're going to go with friend.
Matt, he's not unfriend shaped, therefore he cannot be a friend. Them's the rules.
Why does the token border have to be fleshy?
That's the tongue.
I think it's supposed to be a feather. Or feather-like?
It's the same token border we've had for the previous two monsters. It just doesn't go real well with this particular one.
It just makes it look a little bit freakier.
It's kind of Laffy Taffy texture, and yeah.
Torbo has
Freaky
put
freak
on a
for real.
crown.
Turbo, king of trains.
There's a crown over here. Torbo 100% put it on.
Careful,
No.
Turbo, you'll get corona.
What, my corona?
Now, whether or not it's like an actual crown or it's like some sort of like testing headpiece that has like real purposes that Torbo is just wearing as a hat, we'll find out later. But Torbo's 100% wearing this as a hat.
This is where we find out this is an actual artifact meant to be worn by the Green Kings, and Turbo is a Green King.
Found the
Well,
meat.
you found the meat?
Mm-hmm.
Now, I can quite easily rotate the...
I'm about 4.
I can rotate the tile, your distance marker.
Yeah, I'm about 4.
This'll do. That way we get the, like, from that angle we get the goobly goop in the bottom corner.
What do I get to be? 2?
Between 2 and 4. Now, I'm going to put everyone in initiative, mostly so the encounter tracker does the thing. But like I said, this Jama seems to just kind of be lounging by the waters.
I rolled a 2.
Matt, does it look like it's infected with the frenzy virus?
1, it looks frenzied. 2, it looks like it's mutated.
Ew.
Its contact with these waters has actually changed its biology somewhat.
Gross.
A little bit, yes. Badoop, badoop, badoop. Just so it'll work.
Why is my dice roll 20? Oh no, it's just my health. Never mind.
Now, because you have the jump on this thing, you each get 1 action.
May I make a recommendation for Haunch?
Mm.
Considering we're the same distance away, we may want to let it approach us, so we can then have some prepared actions if we group together.
Oh yeah, I was just going to prepare. There's not much else I can
Yeah.
worth doing at this point.
I will spend an action to group up with Haunch,
Okay.
so that if it approaches either of us, it will approach both of us.
Cuddles. Haunch, you're just preparing?
Yes.
All right.
Does it? No, it only gets 1.
Prepare.
Prepare?
Initial round.
All right. Al, you say?
Should I also prepare, or should I shoot it?
I mean, it doesn't really matter one way or another.
I will shoot it.
You're gonna shoot it? All right. Remembering you can only use one of the one action ones.
The tricky or swift shots. For damage.
For 4 damage, we're getting this all started.
That's part damage. What part are you damaging?
The belly.
You're gonna
Belly.
damage the belly?
It's weak spot.
I mean, that feels kind of mean.
It's a big tum-tum.
I'm using what we learned.
You didn't fail. You were successful. All right. 4 damage to the belly. So mean.
So average, you say?
A little bit. Like
Definitely not
4.
median.
4 or 5 is average on a D8.
Doesn't feel like an outlier to you?
No. Definitely not a median. Sue, you bunched up?
I bunched up.
All
Like,
right. The Jama Jama.
Wait, does it get a turn in this round?
I'm declaring who it's targeting. This
You
might
heard it,
seem a
folks.
little bit
That's an
odd,
oof.
but ow. You shoot it from across the river with your torch.
Yeah.
The fire licking across its hide as it stands up, waking groggily. As it turns to look at all of you, it looks to you, Sue, and Haunch, and you can see it start preparing. It is targeting... It's going to target Sue.
Ah. Hopefully it has no ranged capacity and has to come at me first.
All right, Haunch. Once again, players can act not in concert, but can kind of jump into the initiative whenever they want. But
I'm happy for it to have a go or two to it first.
Yeah. Turbo will
I can go. I can go before Haunch.
yep, what you doing, Torbo?
I am going to create a snare.
Yep.
You know me. You know my
busted fair and balanced mechanics.
I am going to use a spice point, and I'm going to go absolutely buck wild.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
So that's the damage it deals if it trips the snare, right?
Yeah, 14 part damage. All right, so that's 2 actions. I am then going to I'll stride, and then I will lasso and leash. Or no, sorry, I'm not gonna stride. I'm gonna lasso and leash, and then lasso and leash again. I will take my 6 stamina damage.
Yep.
And then I will group up with Sue.
Okay.
So then that's going to take me down to 14. There you go.
You absolute gremlin.
It's
That ends my turn.
well,
Her strategy's evolving. You know what? I don't even need to be exposed. I'm just gonna be an absolute menace.
Sue, I did declare you as the target, didn't I?
You did declare me as the target, didn't you?
I did.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna do a tricky shot at you.
God damn it.
God damn it.
We see something gurgling within its belly as that green liquid in the water starts to gather in its mouth, as it does that terrible thing that frogs do where its like chin expands a little bit before belching out this obnoxious green gas towards you.
Oh, totally. This is where I hope you get 0 successes.
Tricky shot. Do I want to use my splash point now? Too early.
Obscura privately rolled some dice.
It's true. I did in fact roll private dice. We're gonna reveal it though. I have.
This is acceptable. No.
Okay. Sure. That's interesting.
We're just gonna bump that up to 7. What's interesting?
Are you spending a grit point, are you?
I am.
It's just the icon it's showing is a D8. It probably actually rolled a D20.
It did.
But,
I just
okay.
rolled shit.
okay. It showed a D8 and I wasn't certain.
Yeah, it's always been doing that. It's a bit weird.
Okay.
Well, that is part damage, I believe.
That affects durability as well, doesn't it?
It does. Sue,
Yeah.
you will take 7 part damage.
I will take 7 stamina and 7 part damage. Understood.
Also, a fun thing.
No, not reduced to 7, taking 7 damage. Also,
You are all confused.
All of us?
Yep. All creatures
What does
within 0
confused
strides of your
do?
target.
So just Torbo, Sue, and Hanj, not Al.
Correct. Is fine.
we're
Okay.
all confused.
What
Each
is
time
the
you-
confused?
Each time you use a trait that's not passive and that's not grit or insight, you take X damage. You are only confused 1.
Okay. How does one become unconfused?
You may end 1 level if you complete a short turn without using a qualifying trait, and all levels if you complete a full turn without using a qualifying trait. So if you pass your turn, then you will no longer be confused.
Seems a little irksome.
A little bit mean?
Yeah, that seems like a mean condition.
All right. Sue, Haunch now. Which one wants to go?
You're still too far away.
You know how I said last week that the snare is not going to be too much of a problem? Because some creatures don't worry about, getting closer?
Well,
Evil.
How dare you immediately break my strategy?
No, I've got a plan.
well, watch, we'll just run up and start punching then.
2
It'll
strides?
be like that. Yeah.
Remember, if you use a trait, you will take damage.
If I use an active trait, yes.
Correct.
Fun fact, 90% of mine are passive.
All of mine are passive.
The only active one I have is the one that I picked up from eating. Can go for a
Well,
swift stride.
like at the end of your
Fuck.
because all of our turns are full turns. At the end of your turn, you'll lose the condition too.
Yes.
Yeah. So it's
That's going to be 8
Swift
damage.
strike.
And that's not part damage.
no, it's just damage, yeah. And I'll just prepare again.
All right. Torbo has done their thing. Ow.
Where is it? There.
Doesn't the monster get its one action?
The monster does get a one action.
Yeah.
Never mind.
What are you going to do to me, Matt? Are you going to come at me?
Well, I can't use the same thing twice, so I can't belch again.
Good. Do it. Move, I dare you. You won't.
Going to target you, Sue. And it's going to
don't
do
have a choice.
Precise grab.
Can it grab me from range 2?
It can grab you from range 3. As it uses
a tongue grab.
its tongue.
I have not played this fight very well.
You've got it right where you want it now, though. You hit it in the tongue. It'll be great.
Oh, it can't actually do precise strikes at the moment. Oh, that's kind of nutty, all right. You know what? We'll use this as a kind of storytelling moment. It tries to lash out with its tongue towards you, Sue. As it does, though, you notice that its tongue is immensely bloated. Kind of not having the dexterity that a Jama should. It looks more like it'd be useful for bludgeoning than actual grabbing.
Ew.
Like throwing out a hose compared to throwing out a rope.
Yeah. All right, Al. Your turn.
Now for the shooting.
And then you start blasting?
Chow.
That's a success.
That is a success.
Did you say chow? Did you mean krakow?
I said ka-chow.
Ah, sorry. My bad.
So 6 pot damage, you're aiming for the belly?
Yeah.
Give it a tummy ache.
The belly is now broken! And it has become exposed!
Oh.
Exposed means it now takes double damage. Ow, as you kind of shoot your torch at it, the flames strike across its belly, and we watch as it kind of pierces through the thick skin enough to cause these kind of boils to come up and burst.
This is the worst, hooray!
It's kind of gross, but it is hurting and now has an even weaker spot, I guess.
With the exposed condition for creatures, does that only last for the next hit on it, or
Let me double check.
does it last longer? Because I believe for us, it's just one hit that it lasts for. But I don't remember if that's the same.
It's the same.
Okay, so we want to hit it hard for the next hit.
Correct. Speaking of, its turn.
Is it a short turn or a full turn?
Also checking, is it that spot is exposed or it is exposed?
It is exposed.
Okay.
That particular spot was just me being a little bit more a flourish, shall we say?
What does the flourish condition do? Yee.
Well, it still has the 3 range while it's got the tongue, so
God damn.
it is going to be attempting a mighty grab on you, Sue.
No.
Gonna do that, gonna do that. I am not rolling the extra successes I want at the moment, and that is terrible.
He wants to be able to envenomate us.
Very, very true. But I am successful. Whoop.
Now, I don't remember if that also makes Torbo come with me or not.
I don't think so. But I can look. Let me look.
I think
at
it's
group
specifically
up.
if it moves toward me.
If it moves. It does seem pretty happy to stay where it is, though.
Gather
It's just going to pull all of you closer to it instead of moving towards you.
Yeah, it's choose Pac-Man within 0 strides of you if the monster gets closer or farther from the chosen Pac-Man.
All right.
Big dragon.
Sue.
Well, I don't have to move, but I also don't have the thing that I want. But I will make a precise... Oh, wait, no, I'm grabbed. Am I grabbed or am I just here?
You're just here.
Excellent, okay. I will make a precise strike at it. Specifically, it's Tonge.
It's tongue.
Ew.
That is
That's
kind of gross.
Pretty pathetic.
Because it is exposed at the moment, but it won't be any more after this.
Well, that's 6 damage.
Which does make it wounded.
And I will spend my third action to prepare.
All right. Well, it's his...
And that ends my confused condition, because I spent no traits.
It... It does
Is
have
this
a
your
pretty
full
big
turn
range.
now?
This is going to be its full turn.
Oh, I'm in range 1 now as well. Uh-oh, I should have braced.
Probably.
All right. Come on, do it.
Do it! It is going to do a mighty shot against you, Sue.
Sweet. That's acceptable.
Do you have a spice point? It's only wounded 1. That's fine. Boo! Boo this man!
Boo? Oh,
Can we see the? Can we see the?
Show me your pathetic dice roll.
I rolled a 3. A 3 and 2 1s.
You rolled a 5. Oh, you spent them. Okay.
Yeah, I absolutely spent them.
Hey, so, do you want the good news or the good news?
Look, I'm still going to be doing... I'm probably going to deal, what, 10 damage, is it?
You will be dealing 5 damage because of my natural armor, which halves the damage I take from mighty strikes and mighty shots.
Well, with its 10, because this is a mighty shot, it would be doing 20 damage. So it'll just be 10 damage instead. Because
I
you're
thought you said
halving it.
that the monsters didn't do that.
No, mighty shot. They use the same. They use the same attacks.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie.
See, that's kind of wild then, because that means that a monster could theoretically hit you for 40 damage.
Yes.
A little rough, but
Well, let me double check. Monster behavior. Can only do it on its full turns, though. All right, I will double check that later, but we're just going to roll with it for now because I know that Sue has the mightiness to actually handle it. And you also have the 3 wounds as well. For its last action, It's going to... No, it doesn't have the actions for that.
Could prepare.
Yeah, no, it's going to prepare. All right. That's the round done, however. At the top,
I lived!
it's going to declare its target. Everyone is spread out. Monster
Like a
behavior.
sunrise.
No one is currently caught. Monster
Torbo
closest to
hasn't
the target.
Yeah, Torbo hasn't exposed himself yet.
Don't worry, guys. I have a plan.
Haunch, you're the target because you're the closest.
Nice. I will go first. Then.
Sweet.
I'm going to start with, as usual, who the fuck is letting off fireworks?
It's a day ending on Y.
Yeah, okay.
Well observed, Matt.
I'm going to start off with some punch.
Ouch! 2
damage, I go.
That's a swift strike, so it's just to the stamina.
Yep. And then I'll brace.
That's probably a good idea.
Yep.
You got 2 more actions. You prepared, remember?
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like,
You can brace for 2, and then you have 1 action remaining.
yeah. And I'll just prepare again because there's nothing else I can really do there.
Fair enough.
Not
Brace.
taking a tricky swing and getting exposed.
That would be bad.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? We're gonna do the obvious thing. It did prepare, so it has 2 actions. This is not its full turn.
Oh no, is it gonna try and grab me?
Well, it's got the 2 actions at the moment. It's probably better off to shoot you.
Don't grab me.
It does kind of have a strategy for grabbing. I gotta admit.
I like how Sue just keeps burrowing into the into the ground.
Look, I have noticed. I didn't want to say anything.
It's so I don't blow my nose on stream.
You know what? Fair. And I appreciate it.
Oh,
I need to take more pseudoephedrine or whatever to get the ickiness out of my nose. And I definitely not use it for making other things. That's not what I do, because I don't have a degree.
You're not Walter White.
No, but I do know people that probably could.
definitely know people who could.
Yeah,
I mean, I've been told by every single one of my chemistry teachers that if you got like a C in high school chemistry, you can cook math.
Yeah, it will shock you how many med students get through their like university courses and their placements by cooking and selling drugs.
he tries to grab you, Haunch is unable to.
Oh,
I had a haunch that had happened.
2 1s.
All right.
I went for tricky instead of mighty. That's my fault. I shouldn't have done it.
wait, does that mean it's exposed again?
It did fail a grab.
It's failed a tricky.
Ooh. Is that specifically just for strikes though? Attacks rather.
I think.
Yeah, that's for attacks, I think.
I
Yeah,
need
okay.
to find that.
If Matt says it is exposed, I will absolutely be going. Considering I prepared last hit, prepared last round, because I would absolutely like to deal 3 times part damage.
I would
I'm
like it
fine
if you
with you
didn't.
going next.
Hey, so your opinion doesn't matter, Matt. I'm sorry to tell you.
Damn. It would be just one action. But yeah, Torbo. It is not exposed because I'm not seeing anything to kind of specify that it'll be exposed.
Yeah, no.
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
Do we want me to cut it open and then potentially expose it for you?
Nah, I'll do my thing.
Gotcha.
I'm going to stride forward.
Yep.
I'm gonna taunt. I'm going to lasso and leash. And then I'm going to, and I only used 3 of my 4 last time, so I would have used that last one to prepare. So that gives me, that's been 2. And then that's that, and then I can go 1, 2.
You bounced ahead
So I can
just
just
so
run
you could
back
taunt
to
it.
the. Yep. And then I run to the back. Please and thank you.
You
I
absolute
believe it has
fucking
range 3,
gremlin.
not range 4.
You absolute
And
gremlin.
I take my 3 points of stamina damage, baby. I'm getting my snare off, Matt.
Torbo is indeed playing 4D chess whilst Ow is eating those pieces.
Okay, so its turn. Look, Torbo, you're bouncing around like a fly. Absolutely getting this thing's attention. It wants to eat you. So, yes, it is going to stride towards you.
Torbo, first off, it's not gonna do that. It's gonna
No.
take 14 part damage.
To which
It's gonna
part
take 14
specifically?
part damage. How much? What are its parts?
Your tongue, the belly has already been destroyed.
Tongue.
Tongue, you
14
said
part
14
to the
damage?
tongue. Yeah.
The tongue is now
Torbo
broken.
Steps forward, and basically goes, "You'll never catch me," and then just runs away.
Do you do the Zoidberg pincer bit as well?
I have no idea what that means.
Well,
Goddamn Zoomers.
I do have to ask Turbo, because this destroys the tongue, what does this look like?
Yeah, so I imagine it like steps forward and readies its tongue to like shoot out at me. And Torbo, just as it does, deftly yanks his twine, which has sort of been strung all around the whole like combat arena in a very, very cool trap configuration that no one had seen until now, as the twine just comes wrapping around the tongue, and then Torbo pulls a little harder, and the tongue does sort of become removed from the beast, as it were.
It kind of starts to wiggle upon the ground like a lizard who has lost its tail.
Yucky.
And I will leave the description there. But now, did I declare this as its full turn or just normal? I think
You just said that it was going to move towards me.
Yeah. I do have to declare if it does its full turn. I did not declare. So, that is it done. Who's
Righto.
next?
I think I want to break its jaw. So, considering my position on the map, I'm going to go for a dive in the icky goo.
Yeah, bit gross, but okay.
Using the icky goo to swim down and then propel myself upwards.
And
as I come up,
that would clear my confused.
can I don't have the ability to paste it to chat. But as I come up, I run the length of my very long sushi knife across its jaw. That is me going wild with a clean cut.
Yep, let's see it.
I will use a spicy point.
You gotta use a spicy point.
And this is a precise, wild, advantaged strike. Why? Oh, right, I'm going wild. That is 2 successes. Terrible dice roll. I will spend a point of grit, so that's 7 times 2 for 14 damage to the jaw.
14 damage to the jaw. It is now also wounded 2.
Yes.
Is that your turn done, Sue?
That is all 4 of my actions for 1 technique.
You do a massive gash across its jaw. And although the blood is spilling out, it still seems usable to it.
Got a lot of jaw to jump with. Chomp with.
Angry at the fact that it has lost its tongue, and raging at you, Torbo.
Is it going to stride?
It is going to be using its full turn.
Okay.
Its first one is to stride towards you.
Yep. I don't have a snare up, unfortunately.
Right.
I haven't double snared him.
You haven't double snared?
No.
Yeah, no, it's going to do that. It's going to do a tricky shot.
Okay.
Gas him out.
With its jaw.
Okay.
We are going to use the spicy point, because I'm not sure if I'll get to use it again.
Okay. Matt just wants to kill me.
You know it.
It's true. That hasn't changed, despite the change of game. Matt's desire to kill you is unchanged.
It's not helping with how badly I'm.
What did it roll? What happened?
Let me guess. He's rolled like 3 6s and 20 damage.
No.
Oh, hey,
well,
you rolled as bad as
successes.
I did.
Tricky shot.
We are going to bump it to 6.
Does pushing it to 7
successes.
achieve anything in the terms of combat?
Not really.
Because a 7 is like a major success.
Now, it's going to do 6 pot damage. So you take 6 stamina damage, and your twine takes 6 damage.
That's fine. That's going to put me at 14 of that, and then 11 minus 6 is 5. For all those who are curious why Torbo has taken damage, it's because he keeps damaging himself moving around the battlefield. He's just too cool.
Too cool, as in he forgot to wear gloves when he keeps trying to yank on all this twine. Just cutting his head.
Listen, stamina is a resource and it is meant to be spent.
It's true. I spent it to the extra success for extra damage. I shouldn't have done that. All right, that's fine.
Yeah,
I'll take it.
Shouldn't have said that. I should not have said that.
Should have done that, because I could have done venom. Last action, prepare.
Okay.
Ow! It is your turn.
That jaw is still a thing?
The jaw is still a thing.
Let's see if we can fix that.
You're gonna fix its jaw?
Nope.
No.
Nope.
So
Oh,
you're
that
now
was-
exposed.
That sucks.
Oh, but that's fun though. You have one action remaining.
2.
2, yes, because that was a tricky shot. You can go for a precise shot.
You got it, pal. Fucking crushed it.
Well, you can get it to a success.
If you do get it to a success, you will deal
1 part damage.
Is it this one?
Yeah.
Yay!
Well, it takes some damage to its jaw.
That's pretty hot.
You are exposed now, though, so
Okay.
you are now its target.
Oh, was that the end of the round?
I think it's got one regular action before
It
that
has one
happens.
action remaining, but it used its previous action to prepare, so it's got 2.
But I don't think its target changes.
It doesn't. Its target doesn't change till the start of a new round. I'm still the target.
Oh, fair enough. Yep. Exposed if you're still exposed at the start of the round. I'm still
Eat that
learning the
twink.
monster behavior mechanics.
All good.
We all are. Well, except for Torbo. Torbo seems to have it. Torbo
Got it
seems to be able
nailed.
to abuse it.
Listen, I took
Precision.
not being able to attack from range, and instead I took this fucking snare.
Torbo is an egg snatcher from Spyro.
Have I done a mighty shot yet? I don't.
You
I have.
not. Well, not this round at least.
Oh, that's right, because I got caught in a trap when I was going to do it. All right, Torbo, you're caught in a mighty shot.
Okay, that's fine. I'll live.
This is where we see it. Will you?
Yeah, I'll live. Faith.
I am rolling like absolute trash.
Okay. You'll be fine. I don't even know what the dice are, but you'll be fine.
Faith.
This is a stark contrast from last time.
Like, it's 10 damage.
Alright. So that puts me down to wounded 1. So I'm at 15.
That is it done. Start of the round.
Wounded condition. A condition that's sort of like wounded.
Top of
That's
the initiative
probably
for the
kind of
round.
like wounded.
Let's actually.
Who's it targeting?
It is
Al?
going to be targeting Al, you say, because Al is currently exposed.
Cool beans. May I suggest Torba going first?
I can go first. I
This is
will
going to be
open
funny.
with a snare. So that's a tricky craft roll. Tricky craft. I'm going to roll with advantage because I have 1 spicy point left.
I'm so glad we called them spice points.
Right?
Do I want to go wild? Sure, why not? Okay, so that is a success.
So 13 snare damage if it happens. So fucked.
Am going to
Actually, I should be able to do these ones. I cannot do those ones. Damn. All right.
I'm going to lasso and leash.
Yep.
lasso and leash. And then I am going to tricky strike. So I'm just going to roll my tricky strike. So that's -6, so I'm down to 9 stamina. That's fine. I'm going to tricky strike.
Oh, I see what you're trying to do. I see what you're all trying to do.
I'm not trying to do anything. I become hidden.
What are you doing with that
and I
extra
break its
success?
jaw. I'm becoming hidden.
Okay.
I'm hidden now.
Are you using that for camouflage?
Yeah, for camouflage.
So 7 damage.
Yep, to its jaw.
Yep, its jaw is now broken.
Ooh.
Is hidden not one of the conditions we have for sure?
In Foundry.
I
feel like invisible would probably fit the bill.
Where's invisible? Invisible.
Great question. I don't actually know if that's there either.
I'm invisible.
It lets out a horrible gurgle as you break its jaw using the twine. On its turn, it will attempt to move towards Al in order to get in range. This will trigger the trap.
No, it won't.
It's only if you.
It's not moving closer to me. It has to be moving closer to me.
Well, it was only doing that as a single action anyway. All right, who's next?
Get over here. I can go. I'm gonna go for a mighty strike. Mighty streak.
Mighty streak?
Damn, that would have been nice if it succeeded. And I have 1 action left, and need to figure out what I can do with that.
You're currently exposed.
I'm not exposed.
Mighty strike?
Failed a mighty strike.
Yeah.
Oh, damn.
Doesn't shift targets, though.
Not yet, it doesn't.
You could taunt.
Why would I taunt?
I
have 3
don't
health.
know.
I don't want to be wounded.
I don't know. What you doing?
I can't be double exposed, can I?
No.
Okay, then I'm gonna go for a tricky strike as well.
All right.
There we go. 6-part damage to the jaw. Wait, what? Is everything broken?
Everything's broken. It'll still be damaged, though.
Yeah.
It is
6
almost
damage.
out for the count.
Let's see what it does.
I mean, its jaw still has some decent range.
Spit.
It is, in fact,
Spit on Al.
going to spit. It is going to do a tricky shot.
Most mischievous.
And it will be a success. It's round up, isn't it, in the system?
Yes.
That will be 5 damage to you, Al.
Why is it 5 damage?
Because
is it? It deals half damage when it's broken.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Ow is exposed, so it stays at 9, doesn't it?
That's also very
that's
true.
true.
It will be 9 damage. I wish I had a way to make it so it was always revealed. Like, I have it set to be public roles, but just not doing it. There's got to be some way to do it, though. Anyway. Well, Haunch, Al, who wants to go?
Haunch will punch.
Haunch will punch?
Haunch punch. Let's just go with that. You know what? Fuck it. Go wild.
That's a success.
We are doing terribly with the rolls on our wild our wild rolls.
Look, I think I've rolled once over 10 on a D20.
Listen, my wild rolls have been going great, so.
True.
Been going real wild.
Well, that's one action,
Torbo's
Haunch.
been going buck wild.
I believe it. Torb is a bit of a freak like
Jesus Christ.
Doubled to 4.
Mm-hmm.
All right, Haunch, how do you do this? It had 2 stamina left.
Are you sure you did a mighty strike? That was pretty precise if you ask me.
Love tap.
Yeah, this is just goes to take a swing at its gut and accidentally hits its broken jaw again, and it just happened to be enough to just interrupt brain flow, and it's just knocked it out.
Fair enough. Well, with that, you have successfully defeated the Jama Jama. Now, I know it's already 10 p.m., so we're going to jet through the
Aftermath.
the feast side of things.
Do we want to just save the feast for next session?
We could do
I
that
don't
if you
see
like.
any reason why we don't.
Yeah.
I like sitting with the feast. I think it's a fun part of the game. So
It's an integral part of the experience and roleplay.
Okay, so we can leave
Yeah.
it till next week. That's fine. I will say, though, as way of ending the session, with the Jama Jama defeated, you're able to collect the information that you require for the scholars.
Yay!
This will be a hefty boost to their research and will push the challenge along mightily. I believe it's worth like 10 or 20 or something like that. I will double check a little bit later.
Cool.
The scholars are ecstatically happy. The research laboratory here does have several vats. Whatever creatures were being grown here, however, are long since gone and unable to be identified.
I have a cool hat. Torbo got a cool hat.
A cool crown. Well, next week we'll start off with the feast.
Oh yeah.
So that'll be fun. But otherwise, with our wilders having explored the Royal Laboratory, they seem to be gathering more and more information. But unbeknownst to them, off an arc, someone else is watching their movements. And it's starting to get a little bit more tense as you get closer and closer to solving this mystery. And we watch, as if by a remote camera, as a giant meaty fist grabs a hold of a table and with barely a gesture throws it across the room. But if you want to find out what happens, you'll have to join us next week for the Last Chamig for Wilderfeast. Dwarf's still streaming, isn't he?
You've got a dwarf to pick from. There are no natural 30s today, and
That'll be tomorrow.
Ish has not rejoined Twitch since returning.
She's still working off the jet lag. It's been terrible for her, it really has. All right. So we are going to raid into the Dwarf Down Under. I'm going to get that started. I do want to thank people for watching, because someone did fund the gold for Myth Speakers, so that's all sorted and ready to go.
Woo!
So once we're finished with the Last Chamig, we'll be able to kind of get a start on Myth Speakers as well. I'm excited.
Wait,
Mythic
someone
AP?
did? I didn't do it.
I don't know who did it. I mean, I can check, but it's been fully funded either way.
Mythic AP.
Level 1 Mythic AP.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say it. Apologies to, whoever created this system if y'all watch it. I apparently was being discussed in the Discord, apparently. And
Just the alien theories.
The system is so very fun, and I apologize for the fact that I just do train facts, aliens,
Reductive lore.
and absolutely bastardize the combat system. I'm sure it's supposed to be like really cool, and I'm just going, get snared.
Well,
I mean,
we saw in that fight the snare wasn't that powerful. You just rolled really well for it.
I mean, it was still pretty powerful.
Yeah, but creatures will have longer ranges that can just kind of bypass your snare. It's like, oh, they're not moving closer to me. Okay,
I'm
yes, again.
still goated as hell.
Who gave that duck a sniper rifle?
All right. Well, with all that said, I don't really have much else in the way of announcements. So, well, tomorrow night, Shades of Blood, 7 p.m. Australian Eastern Standard Time.
The answer isn't just red and red. I trust you guys can figure the rest out.
They're getting their way through the first part of the dungeon. I'm really enjoying this adventure path so far. It's been a lot of fun. But
Oh, that's very positive.
like all the additions I've had to do to it are just kind of additive. I haven't had to change anything, which is always a great thing for a published AP.
Yeah, no A/B testing for the blood.
Oh god. Oh, negative. All right. I hope everyone has a good day, a good night, a good week, no matter where they are in the world. And remember, as always, we are the storytellers. Good night, everyone.
Bye.
Bye.